Welcome, my friends, allies, vassals, and enemies of the state. You know who you are. King Yorkie II here of the House of Yorkie. You know the run through of Crusader Kings 3. Now, it was falling apart last time, but I was willing to carry on. However, they updated it, making the royal court available to tribal realms. So I have to restart. Let's restart, shall we? 867. Penny ruler. And we're going to be upland. Create your own ruler, of course. Ah, we know this guy, don't we? It's Ulf Yorkie. Dynasty. Let's start from scratch. And we will go with an Argent Shield. Shall we go quartered? I think we go quartered. Actually, Argent Shield with a or bend, symbolizing the military. And have a look at the emblem. Not abstract. The 4 pillars. Celtic knot of faith. The great axe for the military. The deer for the huntsman. All in sable. And the north wind. Oh, no, we don't like that one. What else can we have? A linked tribal shield for the tribe itself. I think that will do. And this is the House Yorkie. You bag gum. Yes. The dynasty is the Yorkie. And we start out in... actually, that should be Yorkshire. And we're okay with that. Now... big lad, our Ulf, as you know. Education. Charismatic negotiator. Personality. And he is... I want to win that. We want brave if we can. Brave. Diligent. And, Just stewardship, intrigue down, learning up. Yes. Now, other traits. He's quick. But also a little wheezy. Stewardship not that high. Marshall was better than that. And learning down somewhat. He's not the smartest, our Ulf. Married, yes. Diplomatic. Marshal. And with some, a little extra of that, and some prowess. Good. You see, he's a military leader, but also, he's, rather diplomatic. In other words, if you want to shake his hand, he'll beat the crap out of you. Norse, that's fine. Change appearance. Customize further. Eyes should be blue. And the hairstyle. That will be fine. I don't think we can put a beard on. The only beard that's available is wizard beard, and that's not really useful. Finish appearance. And we will finalize him. There he is. Ulf Yorkie, the first of the house. Now, there's Yorkshire. Start. Can hold a grand block, which I'm not worried about right now. No player heir, that will be sorted out over time. And diplomacy. Befriend. What does what? Personal scheme that aims to make these one's friend. Okay. Shall receive, yes. And so that's where we're going. And it's going to be Majesty focused. Now, we can take a concubine. I think we will, don't you? Take concubine. Hire a court physician. None of them are good. We'll look for one. We've got few champions. We'll invite them and see what we can do. I could declare wars, but I'm not looking to right now. Bergslagen. or Ostgotland. If we can do that, let's see. We need one more de jure county and 150 to create that. If we get Bergslagen, I think that gives us that county, and that's what we'll be going for. It needs 125. Right. Let's have a look at the council. 40. That's how much you like me. 0. You're done. Aslag, my woman, yes. You're done. He's a vassal. Do you have anything useful? No, you bloody well don't, do you? You may be a vassal, but you're going to be got rid of. Now, you're currently my spy master, which you're 13. But you're my best there. Well, you're certainly better than you were there. My steward here is also a vassal. Military's not bad, but it's not good, is it? However, I don't actually have anyone worthwhile. I do have a vassal who doesn't have anything, so you can go there. My marshal, 13. You're the best I have. My spy master. Would be 13, so that's the best I have. Oh. I'll put you there. Now, 9. Eliana, my courtier, is 12. Right. Not perfect by any means, but that will do for now. Let's see about getting Northern Blot. Let's search for a physician, a good one. And let's have a look at our court. We don't have a physician yet. Antiquarian. Alright, Haller, you can be the antiquarian. You're not good, but you're there. Oh, tutor. My one, you'll do. My court physician, don't have one. Seneschal. I guess you'll do. Jester, my bodyguard. On. Personal champion. You're terrible. Well, I guess you'll do though for now. And that's all we have. Do not have access to the royal court yet because we're not king. Right. Powerful vassals expect positions. Tough. Now, do they all like me? Yes. So let's have a look at these vassals. You don't, so let's see if we can sway you so stop you scheming. Coming of age, I finished my education in the arts, or whatever. Even if I did not achieve much, it is a relief to finally see some results. Thinking back on my childhood days, I never truly connected with anyone, even as it's all this playing with friends. I'm certain the coming years will lead to new friends, etc. Now you... Court position. This world is full of dangers, even so Jarl and his court. As per my request, my servants have inquired after recommendations. You'll do. 50 gold, we'll take it. 13 years to improve upland. How does it look anyway? It's only development 3 right now. Champion has arrived. It cost me 21. I'll do it. How are we doing on our... we've got 8 out of 8 champions, that's fine. We're going to need an heir. Now, if you look at the intrigues we've got, that's 8 months to carry on that. Now, my plan is to become the King of Sweden. It shouldn't take too long. Champion has arrived. Cost 3. Recruit. And he's swayed. He's minus 24, minus 25. That's fine. I'm no longer obese. If you say so. I think they must have redefined obese then. You're 11, yes. Now you have no allies. And I'm not worried about you just yet. Five months to sway him again. I don't feel the need to hold a grand plot right now. I'm trying to save money. He's swayed, so he's up to minus 3. The first time it happened, I barely even gave it a moment's thought, but my vassal, Chief Godmonder, has grown bolder. His challenges no longer pass unnoticed among my vassals. Testing my limits, there are others sure to follow, unless I give him a taste of his own medicine. Ignore him and all his ideas. 50 diplomacy, lifestyle experience. And I could get any of those. Mocking him. Copious codpiece will throw him off. Weak hook. How dare you challenge your Jarl? No. Comments on his codpiece. Why not? Lost 15 opinion of you. Never mind. Mismanaged population. You gain men at arms. Negotiation, okay. 5 years of mismanaged population. Popular opinion, minus 40. Do we need to have someone do some control here? Right there. And we have a new perk. Roomed to rule. I mean, he's basically unhappy with me because he wants a seat on the council. I suppose my vassal chieftain Ivar has brought forward undeniable evidence that Sunni was fathered by none other than him. I wonder, did Sunni know about his true heritage, or is this as much news to him as it is to me? Will this revelation become a blessing or a curse? Guess we will find out. Faction created against you. Let's have a look at factions, shall we? It's peasant rabble. Fate smiles upon me. My wife is bearing my child. Good. I shall have an heir. Getting close to where I can do the make the claim. What do you say, Ulf? But my champion Dan between drafts from his tankard. The middle-aged man flexes his muscles proudly. He can take me at arm wrestling. Go on, first or three. My fork paused halfway to my mouth, but the tavern erupts into brash cheers and whoops. You challenge me? Most likely wins. I know a trick or two. Cheat a dramatic victory. You gain 150. You got unpressed claim on Chieftain of Skara. Not too worried about that right now. I'm mostly looking for Ostergotland, is it? Or no, Bergslagen. And I can create it now. Newborn son is your player heir. Ulfer, yes. That's fine. He's swayed, he's almost back in my favour. I'm almost back in his favour. So, Kingdom of Sweden will take 250. Take a while to get there, but we will get there. Finish the increased control. Okay. Do we need to increase anywhere else? No. Sway the good chieftain while holding lords and ladies from realms near and far. Some opportunity to portray my vassal in a good light. Come, okay. My lord, pray tell who is the most gallant person. Yes, I'll spend some prestige to do so. Gain the trait pregnant. Well, good. It's good to have my woman pregnant. As long as she continues her duties, of course. 25 opinion of me, good. That was Godmunda. Now let's try Ivar. Household savings. This happened despite your power as poor stewardship skill. That's fine. Evening reflections. I sip at my mug of spiced wine. I'm scanning off my latest scrawled work. Memorial takes shape. The mightiest men must leave this earth, no matter what realms they have given birth. And when their final hours nears, wonder, will life echo through the years? Truly, I am one of the greatest. I don't think so, really. Fine verse. Writing is fun, but I don't know about rhyming. Perhaps I'll... Oh, no, it's got to be one of these. Poet would give me diplomacy per level of fame, +1. Stress loss +10, multiple prestige 5, personal singing power increased, and virtuous vassal truer. Journal, learning +1. Yes, we're going to be a poet. We're a poet, so you wouldn't know it. New lifestyle perk to the brash Jarl Ulf. I've been corresponding with your Chancellor, Chieftain Sulby. He's been a shameful diplomatic display. You are not the man I thought you were. Oh dear. He doesn't like me. My daughter, with a tidy yet blissful smile, Thurider presents me with a perfect little daughter. Thora, that makes sense. Hmm. I can come down here. But I think I'm going to cut over to this side. Go there and then ducal conquest. Not so much the conquest as much as the inexpensive creation of titles. Now, we've got that in 5 months. Content 66%. Three months. And that swayed him, good. We're over halfway towards the creation of the title of Sweden. Well, the peasants may rise up. And the chiefess is pregnant again. Leviathan, it behooves a Jarl to spend time at sea, the salty air in his face and a fine vessel beneath his feet. Today sees my personal craft and a small escorting squadron out for drills, practice and pleasure. The short voyage has been an exhilarating change of pace from a life at court, when we spot it. A distant plume of water followed by a small island of wine-dark flesh rolling out over the waves. Greatest beast of all the deeps, a whale. Get me the harpoons! I spent 75. Oh dear. That didn't go so well, did it now? Escaped thrall. Thralls are a fact of life in Norse culture. Lower humans captured from abroad or born thralls themselves. They work our fields and care for our hearths. Theory. Last night, one of such slave decided she had had enough and fled, taking an army of valuable jewellery, an handful of valuable jewellery with her. First, my champion Elfra saw the thrall rushing into the dark and didn't think to tell anyone till morning. That's not going to help. Get my cloak, I'll hunt her down myself. Silver stays lost. Unfortunate. There's a loss of money. Didn't like that. Lawfully imprisoned chieftain Ivar. My vassal and champion. Well, I mean, you did let him go. You did let them go. I'm not happy with that. No. I'll let you get away with it. With a tidy, blissful smile, Thorida presents me with a perfect little son. Oh, that's a true name. Hormer. Yes. Notable guests arrive. Let's have a look at you. You're decent. Can we recruit you? 18. Think it's worth doing that. We abundant Jarl Ulf. We have been burdened with your oppressive laws for far too long. No more. We're done paying you taxes. Once your coffers dry up and your larders are empty. Never. And rally the troops. A brewing troublemaker. Well, I've come to expect little mischief from my son and heir, for his creativity keeps me on my toes. When it is not a prank, it's a brawl, a disgruntled tutor, or raised knees. Never a dull moment with you, is a child. A little rowdy, but let it go. Come on, let me raise everyone. Except we have the enemy right there. That's a little ridiculous. It's come to my attention that some local commoners are moving on to Vastrasas, capital of my vassal chieftainess. Locals, newly settled or not, praising me can do no harm. Go on, have 15 gold. He's swayed. That's plus 58. No longer my court physician. Siege lost. Courtiers killed in siege. Down to 2 of my courtiers killed. Oh dear. Let's see what's going on here, shall we? 19, 13, 8, 13 and 12. We have someone better than you. Godmunder. Definitely an improvement. No! What? I was looking at the wrong stat. There we are. Peasant uprising has ended. So be it. And ducal conquest. Unlocked. And what do we have here? Challenge criminals to trial by combat. That could be useful. Distant criminal can be challenged. Gain 150. No, not death. Gold. 75. Trial by combat. Yes. Arrived in the designated spot near Thrimlingar in good time and find Jarl Kjotvi is already waiting for me along with a small entourage of witnesses. As it may be, Kjotvi is fit to fight and willing to risk meeting me man to man. Formalities are brief. Long past the point of talking, weapons are handed out. May the best man win. I'll show you how I have an axe. Axe flows around him like water, each strike chaining fluidity into the next. I said he's a perfectly timed attack, well aware that he's utterly outmatched. Hurls himself at me bodily. My form is good with only small errors, and this is incredible. Show you how I lost an axe. Form is good, yet to open my opponent. Strike, parry, riposte. Leap into action, launching a flurry of quick slashes, driving myself hard against Kjotvi's guard, putting him down with each expertly timed strike. My form is excellent. The best you've got, you can't even hit me. Single combat defeat? Never. Guess I yield. That shouldn't have happened. How did it come to this? I went before the gods to seek justice, and I'm rewarded with suffering and humiliation. I spoke not one word the entire ride back to Sigtuna. I don't understand how y'all Kjotvi beat me. I was in the right. I'm supposed to win. That's the whole point of trial by combat. All regards issues are settled and justice has been meted out. Well, mental break, wants and desires. Lately it feels I'm constantly distracted by lascivious thoughts and erotic fantasies. What do you mean lately? That's life. With all the hardships of my everyday life, it is so easy to lose myself in daydreams and forget about reality. These desires are clearly interfering with my life, but what should I do about them? Rest myself to avoid temptation. Get reclusive. Lose 18 stress. She's unhappy. Bite my lip and try to stay focused. No. Different kind of outlet. Getting athletic. Go for a run. Ooh. Bidding corresponds with the Chancellor, and I must admit I've come to see you in a new light. Your silver tongue, etc. Good. Let me just mute this a second. Now, making that didn't give me what I wanted, so I may have to go to war. Wouldn't be a bad move. He doesn't have any... Oh, he does have allies. I don't, however. What about... Nothing there. Nobody's willing to marry my brats, unfortunately. Alright. Can vassalize him. Yes. Now, let's have another look. And accept. Yes. I'm sure you do. Kingdom of Sweden can be created. With a tidy up little smile, Crusader presents me with a perfect little daughter. Vanhilda. Yes, this one. Need 150. A little low right now. We'll get there. Raise voice at the ting meet. Ting meets are an necessary chore for any decent jarl, with all the free men in the area turning up to discuss local affairs, market, and jostle for this privilege or that. As to be expected from such large gatherings, they have a way of turning heated, and this ting is no exception. I struggle to follow the details through all the yelling. It seems though men from Yorkieshire claim a village's iconic dog has been stolen by upland louts. I don't need the stress, they'll tire themselves out, let them deal with it. Oh, hello, county control. Let's sort this out, shall we? Now, you like me, you like me, you like me. Alright. I think that's him. I think Rungelhout would serve you well as a concubine. Would she? All right. Why not? The more the merrier. We'll go to bed together. Perhaps. I don't know. Maybe not. Social manipulation. Ah, it's you again. Let's just ignore him for now. What gained? Whenever Chieftain Thorfinn have raised his voice to speak, I have yawned and my attention elsewhere. Alright, I interrupted him. As the others began to follow my example, he grew more and more hesitant. Now he remains quiet. Eyes cast low. Good boy. I'll throw you a bone. Still got 7 years there. Alright, that one's done. Let's check that everyone here likes me. Yes, they do. Now. Thorfinn the Impaler. Let's sway you, shall we? Spouse leaving an impression. Chieftain Gunman is coming to Sigtuna to pay me a tribute. Our High Chiefess Crusader suggests a military display could continue loyalty. Seeing your overwhelming might wouldn't make anyone think twice of treason. Gains a count of 10 years. And becomes more balls of dread. A regular page should suffice. I don't need to terrorize everyone. Well, not everyone. Probably they should leave some who are happy with me to at least some degree. Right, Kingdom of Sweden should be coming up shortly. Which will allow me... Oh, he's no longer my antiquarian, why not? New lifestyle perk. Let's see, befriend. Let's do that. Now, form the Kingdom of Sweden. You now have a royal court. As king, you have new duties and responsibilities. You will now be expected to regularly hold court, solving the disputes of the realm, letting your courtiers take part in your daily routines. Chieftain Solby is looking sternly at me in a direct, almost lecturing way. Perhaps there is some surprise in his eyes. He starts to unfold a beautiful banner bearing the emblem of the House Yorkie. One of the ways in which the world will now judge your rule is by how you adorn and care for your royal court. I've taken the liberty to have this made as a gift to mark the beginning of your royal treasure. Let them see their new king. And here we are in the royal court. Which is where we will end it once we've dealt with affairs here. Old court. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne, while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. After several moments, all movement in the chamber has ceased. All faces turn towards mine expectantly. In front of me I count 3 petitioners lined up in an orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. Alright, gesture for the first approach. My lord, my steward Elifer takes the floor. I have an idea to improve taxation. You could send surveyors to question your subjects about every property, its name, owner, extension and value, and how many people and animals live there. A census, I'll call it, yes. Please, my lord, allow me to oversee the matter. Your courtier speaks up. If I take either of those, I have a breakdown. If I take that, I lose an extreme amount of money. Well, that will at least bring in some money. Overwhelmed by stress. We'll have to deal with that in a moment. Alright, my concubine, Rognhilda, takes a turn bending my ear before the assembled court. Glorious host, give me the honour of a responsibility worth my talents. I will not let you down. All these jobs have to be done by someone. Gains 10 opinion of you for doing a job of some kind. Make her the royal architect. Gains 10 opinion of you. I'm not going to take more stress on. You can be my royal architect. Alright. My vassal, Chieftain Spain, approaches the throne with a young man in tow. My liege and king, he shouts. My acquaintance Solvi Vamuli seeks the honour of serving in your retinue of champions. Give him the opportunity to prove his quality. Very well, you may ascend. The last petitioner leaves. Various courtiers follow them out through the room, having business to attend elsewhere. Soon the ceremonial formality of the proceedings has dropped away entirely. My business is done. Not quite though, because we have a couple of ornaments to add. Banner for House Yorkie and the Yorkie Dynasty banner. No claims. Court grandeur. Outmoded fashion, miniature, and some modest food. Outmoded fashion, small lodgings, and few servant. That does drop the income a lot, but we can live with that. Meanwhile, I'm in trouble. Fertility is down, but we do have an heir already. Health is severe penalty. Ulf, you could be in trouble, my friend. But you formed a kingdom, and that means you have a top-level title to pass on to your heir. Well, that's where we'll leave it for now. We'll come back next time. Well, before I forget, these tend to be a little dangerous, so I want to put my sway onto there. Rather close and somewhat powerful. Right, as I said, we'll come back next time. I've been King Yorkie II of the House of Yorkie. This has been the formation of Yorkie, the House of Yorkie and the nation of Sweden. You've been fine. I shall see thee anon. Bye now.